Well, hello everybody. I'm back. Long time no see. It's been a while, you all. Welcome back, everyone. First of all, before we get started into this video, I just want to say that I do apologize for being gone for as long as I was on YouTube. I've been gone for seven months on YouTube. It's crazy, and I just want to say I'm really sorry for being gone for as long as I was. Been just dealing with a lot of family stuff and everything going on behind the scenes. It's just been too much. Also, before we get started as well, I do apologize for that. Just ignore that. I got my laptop up, charging, just trying to charge to make sure this thing stays charged. But anyway, I just want to say, I want to say thank you for the love, thoughts, and prayers and support. I really, really appreciate, and me and my family wanted to say, we really appreciate for the love and prayers you guys have given us, and we want to say thank you to you all for the love and support. I know this has been a difficult time for me and my family, so just try to bear with me. I'm going to try to get through this video. My plan is just to record this as is with no edits. I might have to edit a little off and on, but I'm hoping not. So I just want to say, first of all, I hope you all are doing good. Again, I don't know when I'm posting this video, but also this is the video of the update changes coming to the channel and the life update video. So we're going to get started. So we're almost getting ready to soon hit 2 minutes of the video. So I got a piece of paper here that I wrote up and everything of what changes, what's what. So we're going to get started right now. Changes coming to the channel. So we're going to start with that first. So yes, there is going to be some changes coming onto the channel. Remember, before I was off YouTube, we upload a video on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Well, that is going to make a change. Probably for the rest of this year for 2023, and I'm hoping to go back to normal. Hopefully a somewhat kind of a normal schedule sometime in 2024. So, mostly, again, like we say, we upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Well, that's going to change. We're only going to be uploading 2 videos a week on Mondays and Fridays. No Wednesday videos, probably say for the rest of 2023 through on. For now until I further know. So, mostly there's going to be videos Mondays and Fridays, and there also will be a bonus video in October and November. There will be a bonus video. So, that right there. So, mostly, and I'm also going to post some YouTube shorts off and on when I can. So, mostly, the changes are going to be videos Monday through Fridays, YouTube shorts mixed off and on when I can, and you guys are going to get a bonus video in October, and you're going to get one in November. So, that clears it up there. Also, something else we're going to discuss real quick before we talk about it, because this is going to affect videos and stuff. Now, the next question. Are we going to keep the tradition with the holidays of videos like we do? So let's start with Halloween. Now this is going to turn into a question. Are we going to upload a video on Halloween this year? And since Halloween is on, I think it's on a Tuesday this year. Again, guys, I got my laptop up. I'm trying to pull up a calendar. I think it's October. The answer is yes. So yeah, it is. It is on a Tuesday this year. So, okay, so it's going to be on a Tuesday this year. And the answer is yes. I'm going to go ahead and tell you all right now ahead of time, that is actually going to be your guys' bonus video for the month of October, which will be on Halloween. We're going to continue with the tradition, and we're going to upload the Scooby-Doo First Frights, like this game right here. We're going to keep this tradition going. We're going to keep that tradition going like we usually do. Okay? So, we're going to keep that tradition going. Now it's going to turn into the next question before we get into these videos. Are we going to upload a video every day when it gets to Christmas time? Now, remember we have done this tradition for the last year or two, where we upload a video every single day. Well, I'm in the middle. 50% says yes, 50% says no. We're up and down this year. It's just, like I say, it's been a tough year for me and my family this year. Now, are we going to upload that? Are we going to do it this year? Well, that's going to be, again, it's going to be 50-50. I will make a video and let you all know if we're going to do it this year or not. So, that clears that up right there. So, mostly videos Monday through Fridays, bonus videos when I can, bonus videos in October and November, and YouTube Shorts when I can, off and on, if I can. Mostly if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know just yet. So, want to clear that up. And yes, we will be posting on Halloween this year. And you're going to get a bonus video in October and November. So, and then the Christmas videos, I'll make a video and let everybody know if we're doing it this year or not. So you all will know. And like I say, guys, don't be upset if I don't do it this year. It's just been too much. And the truth is, if I am doing it, I haven't had no videos done. But I still got close to like 70-some days to get them done if I do it. I have some ideas up my sleeve if I am going to do it this year. So, you all know there. Okay. So, now, we're already 6 minutes in, so let's get started with this one here. I already told you guys about the changes coming to the channel. Now, let's talk about the videos and career modes and episodes. Now, this is going to affect this a little bit. There's going to be some career modes and episodes that are going to be off the channel for some time. And there's going to be some that's only going to get one to maybe 2 episodes. So, we're going to start with career modes and episodes only going to get 1 to maybe 2 videos. So, let's start here. Now, this is going to affect some people because they really enjoy those videos and episodes. NASCAR Thunder 2004 is only going to get 1 episode. The Last of Us Episode 4 is only going to get 1 episode. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all ahead of time. The Last of Us episode, I'm going to post that one in November. And I'm going to also throw in a bonus video for the month of November. So when I upload that Last of Us video in November, that's going to be for a Friday. And I'm going to throw in a bonus video. I have an idea on what bonus video I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys a little clue. I have posted only this 3 times on the channel. I only posted it 3 times. No, second thought, I only posted it 2 times on this channel and it hadn't been posted on there since. That's going to be probably the bonus video. So, when I post The Last of Us, that. And then also, I did record episode 5 and episode 6 of The Last of Us. And I'm going to tell you all, I was so stupid. I was so stupid because I used a different quality setup. I did not use the original like we did. So, episode 4 is going to have that, so that's why I'm going to put in a bonus video. And when we return back to the free videos, hopefully next year, when we do 5 and 6, I'm going to throw in bonus videos for those when it gets to that part next year with that right there. So, that, and then also, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the Defaulty Edition, is going to get 1 episode, Grand Theft Auto, and Press Your Luck is going to get 2 episodes. I'm going to post one in October, and I'm going to post one in November of Press Your Luck. The 18 Wheels of Steel Trucker game, there's going to be 2 episodes. And there's also going to be one that I recorded, and it's the same game, but this one is going to be episode 1 in Australia that we did from a different country on that one. So I got that one on the channel that we will post as well. Only 1 episode of that as of right now for Australia. So that's mostly the videos are only going to get 1 video. NASCAR Thunder 04 is only going to get 1. The Last of Us is getting 1. Grand Theft Auto is only getting 1. Press Your Luck's getting 2. And the last 18 Wheels of Steel is going to get 2 videos. And the Press Your Luck is going to get 2. So that's right there. And also to replace NASCAR Thunder 04, I will upload that NASCAR Thunder 04 in October. And I got a NASCAR career mode that I was going to save till after I finished NASCAR Thunder 04, but I said we're going to post it a few years early. I did record 2 episodes of it, so they will be on the channel to you all coming soon. Okay, so now we're going to talk about career modes, and episodes are going to be off the channel. That means it's not going to be on the channel. Gas Station Simulator, NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, the Marshall Football Career Mode, NASCAR 21 Ignition, and the F1 Career Modes. Like F1 21, I did record one for a Wednesday when we go back to that, but we might be switching to F1 22. Of course, now, like I say, guys, I'll probably post F1 22 a little bit off and on, because now F1 21, I will make a community post and probably a little video asking you all, should we do F1 21 at the U.S. Grand Prix to just say goodbye to the game and just do at the U.S. Grand Prix and that's it. You all can let me know about that, but I'll make a video at that. So mostly those are the episodes of Career Modes like we do. Like I say, NASCAR Thunder 04 is only going to get one episode. And again, I did finish record. I recorded the whole season of NASCAR Thunder 04. Season 1's done. Season 2, I just started recording a little bit of Season 2, trying to get a little head start with that series. So, mostly, like I say, one NASCAR Thunder 04 is only going to get one. Last of Us is one. Grand Theft Auto is one. Pressure Luxe 2. And the 18-Wheel Steel Trucker game is 2. And then also Gas Station Simulator, there's not going to be none. No NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. No Marshall Football Career Mode. No F1 as of right now. And no NASCAR 21 Ignition. And then video schedule, Mondays and Fridays. You'll get a bonus video in October and November. And you guys will get some YouTube shorts a little bit mixed off and on. Okay, so we're just about 11 minutes in this video right now, and we just told you guys all that. So, okay, now let's get into the lengthy discussion. So, get a quick drink of water, and then we'll get into this lengthy life update discussion. Okay, I'm probably going to cut that out maybe, so, of drinking. Okay, so, alright, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to discuss the update of what caused me and everything to go off YouTube in the first place. So let's take it back right now. Let's start with the month of January. Now, if you all remember, my sister was in a car accident back in January. If you all are new, well, again, my sister was in a car accident back in January. And I finally figured out the real incident of what happened with it. So what happened was, it was winter, it was January, and my sister and another car were both crossing the bridge at the exact same time. What happened was, there was the red car, she lost control of her car, spun, hit the bridge, and panned into my sister's truck. She spun, hit the bridge 2 more times, and spun out, and smacked it in the guardrail. That red car, unofficially, the person in that car sadly, tragically lost her life in that crash. They said the crash was so bad, they said no airbags deployed. The steering wheel and dash compartment fell out of the car during the impact. And they said it took them 2.5 hours just to get her cut out of that car. They said she was done, long gone. Which, again, our heart and prayers are with that family. And my sister, I'm also going to tell you guys an update on my sister, how she's doing. Well, of course, my sister, she had to go to the hospital. They had to rush her into surgery, which was a 3.5 hour surgery to put a brace on the foot to keep it in place. And they had to put screws in. Screws were sticking out of the foot everywhere. And she was in the hospital for 1.5 to 2 weeks. She got released. She got to come home and everything. Then she had to go back to the hospital to see her doctor, and then she had to go back to the hospital to have another surgery done to remove the screws and the ankle brace so they could do the skin graft surgery. Well, unofficially, there was a nasty infection in the bone, and there was a nasty infection, and they couldn't do the skin graft surgery because there was the infection. So she was on antibiotics and everything else, and then they had to put her on a PICC line, and they also had to put her on a little machine. The machine's about this big, or something about this big, something like that. It was called like a vac, or something that you wrap around you or whatever. It's a little box about this big, and it just like gets rid of, like puts like moisture or something into the foot or whatever. I can't remember what that thing's called. I know they had to put her on a PICC line, She had to be on a PICC line, and she had to be on not a ventilator but a vac. She had to be on a vac. There we go. And I'm going to tell you all, it was very tough. And then she had to go through another surgery. She's went through 3 total surgeries. The last surgery she had to go through was for a bone on the foot. It's supposed to sit straight. It was doing this. It was doing it like this. Which I know a lot of people are going to say that's not good. It's not. It's supposed to stay straight, and it wasn't. It was moving side to side like this. So, and she had to, and then that was when she had to go on the PICC line, and that's when she had to go not on the ventilator but the vac. So, but yeah, she was on that before her first surgery or after that. It was around there. Now, how is she doing today? The only thing I'm going to say is she's hanging in there. She's taking it day by day. She still cannot go back to work yet, but she still cannot go back to work right now. And she still cannot drive. And they don't even know if she'll be able to drive a car again. They don't know yet. So, but also we did get some good news. I can tell you all, she is doing therapy. She is getting to learn how to walk again. And also the good news is about a week, I think it was a week or 2 weeks ago, she did get the PICC line out. She got the PICC line out first. And then I think last week and a half, she got the, you know what that thing that they had to take off of her? That box I just told you guys just a little bit ago in this video. She got that removed about a week ago. About a week and a half ago. So she said it feels so much better, and the vision that was on that foot, it was a hole the size of a quarter. But now the hole is now shrinking, and it's turned into the size of a dime. She went to her doctor, I think it was 3 or 4 days ago. She went to her doctor, I think it was about 3 days ago. She got a good report from her doctor, which I was so thankful to hear that. So, mostly she's taking it day by day. She's hanging in there. And she's getting more road back to recovery. So, again, she really appreciates for the prayers and support from you guys as well. She really appreciates them. So now we're going to get into the month of February. Now I'm going to warn you all, it's going to get worse and worse from here. So, in the month of February, some tragedy unexpectedly happened to me and my parents, and to the rest of our family. Well, in February, if you guys remember, we had a family dog named Baby. Of course, guys, I never put her on YouTube, never did videos with her or anything. If I did, I think it might have blew up a little bit, but I didn't care about views or anything at the time, and it's what it is. So, I wanted to, and it was a rough day. Well, back in February, our family dog named Baby, she got sick. She ended up, well then those 2 days later, we tried to get her a vet and everything. Again, guys, I made a video that shows our family dog named Baby with the beautiful sky background on the thumbnail. If you all want to know, you all could check out that video. Just so it'd be easier for this video, but she ended up passing away on us. She passed away, and she was only 13 years old. Her cause was from a tooth infection. And the saddest part was, then I found out a week later after she passed away on us. Well, then a week later, they ended up telling us that they just removed the tooth and gave her antibiotics. She still would have been with us today. I found that out. I was freaking pissed. I was that close to going over there to their office and just freaking destroying the millions of pieces. But it wouldn't have been good to do that. So, if you guys want to hear more of that, you guys could go check out that video. I'll put that video on the end screen at the end of this video so you all can check that out. Okay, now let's go into the month of March. Now, this is going to get worse and worse from here. Well, on March 29th, my nephew celebrated his 25th birthday. Everything was going fine for us. I was just trying to finish recouping from our dog passing away and everything. Well, then, tragedy hit. If you guys saw the community post, some of you may know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, let me tell you. On March 30th, the next day, at around 7:40 p.m., I ended up getting a phone call. This phone call was the worst phone call I have ever had. I'm going to try not to get emotional in this video. I just want to get this done. Okay. I ended up at around 7:40 p.m. I ended up getting a phone call, and this was the worst I have ever had in my life. I ended up getting a phone call that my oldest nephew was killed. He lost his life. And my first thought was like, no, he's not gone. No. I was like, no. Like, he wasn't, no. And I was like, you're joking. And she's like, I said, I hope you're joking. And she said, no, I'm not. And guys, when it comes down to joking about somebody passing away, guys, there is nothing to joke about it. And I'm telling you guys, I was numbing my words so bad. And I was like just shaking so bad. And it feels like somebody just went in there, just took like something that they used from the army and just exploded it in millions of pieces. I tell you all, I was a mess. I was devastated. But then those last couple of days after this happened, I was listening to music, just sitting down, listening to music, and then I just broke down and just started crying. I cried probably almost 4 or 5 times because of all this. And then later on, as time went on, I started, now this is the bad part for me, I started talking crap and talking trash about myself, which I was talking crap about myself. I hated the way I looked, talking about the way I am, everything. I was talking crap and talking trash about myself. And my dad's like, if it gets worse, Bub, I'm going to have to get you some help. And my mom said, Bub, it gets too much worse, Bub, I'm getting you some help. Means they wanted me to put me in counseling and therapy again. And I've already went through this once a long time ago. And they almost put me back in there again because after my nephew's passing, I almost had to get put back in. So I automatically had to get help. Because, guys, I was getting so bad that there was a time I almost was like, why am I even here anymore? It was bad. So I almost went and got help. I almost did. But I ended up getting talked from some people. I ended up getting a little bit of help from some people, talking to them on the phone. And then, of course, one day my dad came down to my place because he needed something and saw me standing there talking crap and talking trash. Told my mom about it, and it's like, I think I need to keep my eyes out on him. We might have to take him back and get him some help. I know some people say, Justin, yeah, you need to get some help. So I don't need to go into counseling right now, but it's going to be a chance, guys, I might have to go into. So that's that right there. But also, I'm not going to discuss of what happened to him because this could be a case that could go under investigation. But then also something else I am going to say real quick as well. It was so bad. The cops had to be there. It was that bad. The cops had to show up, and they had to send my nephew's body for an autopsy. It was that bad. And the worst part is, the truth is right now, we might know a little bit of what the cause of his death was, and there's some little bit that we don't know the cause of it. They told us after it happened, they said it could take up to 9 to maybe 10, up to 11 months just to get the autopsy. And the way it looks like, guys, we're probably not going to get the autopsy, maybe not till December or next year sometime in 2024. But they said it was so bad, the cops showed up and they said from what I heard and from what family have seen, it was bad. It was really, really bad. And it's so bad they had to send his body for an autopsy. So that's the only thing I'm going to discuss. But then also, there was something else that may have led into his death. I will say one thing. his ex-girlfriend, and I'm going to tell you all, his ex-girlfriend. Now, this is actually against the law in West Virginia. His ex-girlfriend was actually stalking him. I ended up finding that out after he passed, and when I first heard that, I'm going to tell you all, I almost wanted to go after her. Like, I almost wanted to go after her for what she did. She has got over his head a few times before he passed. And I ended up finding out she sent him 3 to 4 last text messages before my nephew lost his life. And I'm thinking I think she did something to him that may have caused him to lose his life. And I told my mom, I said, if I see her, I told my mom, I want to go after her for what she did. But I am going to do one thing. If I do see her, I'm going to say one thing. I am going to cuss the crap out of her for what she did. She got over his head, and she did send him text messages before he lost his life. Mostly, this is actually her fault. And then there's a lot more other information that I cannot talk about. But that's the only thing, guys, I can discuss with you all with it. And again, I really appreciate for the likes and the prayers on the community post that I made about my nephew. If y'all want to see it, you guys could go click on post and look through, and you'll see a gravestone with a tear face on it. And you guys will understand what I'm talking about there. So that's that right there. Now let's go into the month of April. Well, April, we were just celebrating my nephew's celebration of life and his funeral. Well, then a week and a half later, my dad went into the gas station to go get a newspaper, which people call it a newspaper, but a snoozepaper, and had to get a few other things. So like he said, he wasn't going to be in there that long. Well, then this guy came out, had a beard and tattoos on him. He had a big long beard and tattoos on him. Well, then, do you all remember this story with the Hyundai and Kias of them getting stolen? Well, my parents used to own a 2015 Hyundai Tucson. Well, unofficially, we were almost one of the victims of our car getting stolen. Because this guy came out of the gas station, snuck around. I didn't see him until I had this eye looking at him and this eye looking at the cooler. Straight out, one eye looking like that. Just looking. And I had my sunglasses on and everything. Just looking. I looked at it very, very carefully. And then he almost snuck around the vehicles. And then there was a guy at the gas pump with Virginia tags that may have had one of these. It looked like he had one of these. I couldn't tell for sure, but it looked like he had one of these. And so I pretend I had one of these. So I pretend I pulled something black out of my pocket. And when he saw I was getting ready to pull something out, he took off. Him and his buddy got in the vehicle and took off and ended up finding out it had Virginia tags. Mostly, the guy tried to steal the vehicle with me in the freaking flipping car. The guy tried to steal it with me in the freaking car. I'm telling you guys, I was so scared for my life. So scared for my life. My parents' car almost got stolen with me in it. With me in the freaking car. With me in it. And I thought that day, guys, I was going to lose my life that day. I thought that day was going to be the end for me. I was so scared, but then the next day I told my dad. I told my mom, and then my mom told my dad. My dad's like, why you didn't tell me? And I said, the reason I didn't tell you is because I was scared. I was actually flipping scared. I thought that day I was going to lose my life that day. It was just too much. It was horrible. So, well then the same day after I told him, it broke more of the news of the Hyundai and Kia story. And then the third day, my mom talked to the insurance company and then ended up finding out. We told them what's going on, and we told them, and they said, yep, you have to get rid of your car. So my parents had to get rid of their vehicle. We tried, and of course we were stressing about that. We were just getting through my nephew's viewing, his funeral, and now we were going through this crap. I'm like, I'm like, are you flipping serious? Can we just catch a freaking break? We already went through enough already. But I tell you guys, I was under so much stress from everything going on. I was under a whole lot of stress. So, I was under a lot of stress right there from that. So, that's that right there. So, so mostly, we try to take it to Hyundai. They wouldn't give us a better trade-in for it. So, we took it to Subaru. I'm telling you guys, that was the best Subaru place I have ever seen in my life. Subaru did a real good trade-in from a really good deal with my parents. They did a really good deal with them. I'm not going to say what Subaru car we got because it's no one's business. But this is the craziest part I want to discuss here real quick with this. A brand new car was cheaper than a freaking used car. It's like, I remember used cars used to be cheap and then the new cars used to be expensive. Who remembers those days? Now it feels like a new vehicle was $2,000 to $3,000 cheaper than a freaking used car. Like, a used car was like $4,000 or $5,000 more, and then a new one was like $2,000 to $3,000 less. It's like, what the crap? But they decided to get a new vehicle that had warranties and insurance and warranties on it. That's why my parents went for a Subaru, but went for a brand new model. A brand new 2023 model. It had all the warranties. And the car, guys, and when we got it, guys, the car only had like 50 miles on it, 60 miles, that was it. That's all it had on it. And I'm telling you guys, I drove that Subaru, and I can tell you guys, I love that darn thing. I'm thinking about trading my car in for one of those that my parents has, so. But yeah, we were stressing about that, and we went and got a new vehicle. But then my mom was getting kind of afraid when I told her, and she could tell if I joke around. But when she could tell this I wasn't joking, we knew we had to make a change. So mostly we got a new vehicle. Okay, so that's April. Now let's go into the month of May. We're going to finish this up here. Go into the month of May, I end up having a health scare. Well, the health scare was I was so stressed and everything, I wasn't taking care of my body, what I was putting in my body. Well, I was eating these Jimmy Dean sausage, pancake and sausage on a stick, and have hash browns with it with ketchup. And what happened was I had too much acid with the ketchup. And what happened was I got so constipated, guys. I had stomach pains, cramps. Guys, I was in pain, guys. I couldn't even go to the bathroom for almost 4 days. Couldn't even go at all for 4 days. So, and then I ended up having a sinus infection on top with it. So, I called my doctor. I had to go on stomach pills. And guys, I can tell you guys, I just got off those stomach pills about a month ago. I was on them for about 4.5 months. I just got off of them about almost a month ago. And I'm telling you all, I've done so much good now. Back then, guys, when I recorded that video of our dog passing away, I weighed in the 270s. Now, I'm in the 230s now, getting pretty soon to hit almost into the 220s. So I lost about almost 40-some pounds since I've been gone from YouTube. So I had that health scare, and she put me on stomach pills, and she had to send me for an ultrasound because they think there could be an infection in my stomach. And I'm like, oh, no. So I went for an ultrasound. They did everything. She checked everything. She checked everything. My appendix, everything. I mean, everything. And everything came out normal. The Americas, guys, I used to have gallstones in my liver, and they were so big, now they're shrink small, and I have, on my pancreas, I had a little gallstones about this little, almost the size of a dime, but she said there ain't nothing to be too concerned about. She said, as you lose more weight, it'll go away on their own. So, that was that right there. So I had a health scare, and I had to go through that. So, that was that right there. So I have changed my diet, and I've been eating fruit, vegetables. I'm telling you guys, I've been eating like a stew, roast. I've been eating like roast and with vegetables and stuff like that. I have changed so much, and I have lost a lot of weight. Like, guys, in pajama pants, I used to wear size 2X pajama pants. Now I am sized down to a large. Blue jeans, I used to wear size like 48 sums, like 46s. Now I'm down to a 38 blue jean pair now, on blue jeans now. And shirts I used to wear 3Xs, I'm down to an extra large to a 2X. Which, I know a lot of people, I know all of you are going to be very proud of me for that. So, I wanted to clear that up there. Now let's go into the month of June. Nothing exciting happened in June except my mom's identity almost got stolen. Mostly, somebody was trying to steal my mom's identity, pretending that they're the IRS. But then something else too. This was a husband and wife that was doing this crap, and they had freaking kids in the background with them doing this crap. These kids were probably only 4 or 5 years old, and their parents does this for a freaking living. Like, what the crap is wrong with people anymore? They did this right in front of their kids. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, what the crap is wrong with you? I'm like, we heard kids in the background. So then we had a friend come over. He used to work at a phone company. And he knew what to do. So he called and talked to the IRS. But then these people called back. And they were spreading a bunch of crap and everything. And he said, next time, he said, by the way, this is recorded. And if you do this, I will be threatened to call the cops. The cops, actually, we have your address. It is recorded. And the cops, we will send the cops to your house right now. They didn't call back until 35 minutes later. They called again. And he answered it again. Finding out it was a trap. So we were stressing out about that. So that was weird there. So now we go into the month of July. The month of July, we end up having another scare with our family. So, well then, on July 18th, something was going on with my dad. He was limping, and I was asking him, I said, are you okay? And he said, why are you limping? He said, he thought maybe he slept on the wrong side or something. Well then, the next day, on July 19th, my dad couldn't get out of the bed for some reason. My dad couldn't even walk. It was that bad. My dad could not even walk. It was so bad, guys. We had to call paramedics. We had to take him by ambulance to the hospital. And of course, me and my mom, we were both freaking out. We were both scared. And guys, I was in no shape to go. So, thank goodness. Now, remember I told you guys my nephew passed away? Well, his little brother heard it on the scanner and came straight to my house immediately. And him and my mom went to the hospital and I stayed back. So most of the guys, I was like in the toilet that day and also answering phones and everything that day. So, it was just too much. But that same day, he did get released. Well, me and my mom, we were both afraid he may have blood clots. And we were afraid of that. But the good news is, it wasn't blood clots. And I'm like, oh, thank gosh, it wasn't blood clots. But no, we ended up finding out they had to put him on antibiotics. And they had to put him on different medicines and some other stuff. Which I'm not going to talk about for personal private, just in case. For YouTube's sake and everything. He ended up having a pinched nerve on his back. It was so bad, he couldn't feel from his going into his back pain, all the way to his side here, all the way down, straight down to his left leg. He couldn't feel nothing. One side of his leg, he could feel a pain on a scale 1 to 10. His pain was a 50. But like on this side in here, he couldn't feel nothing. So he was out, and mostly me and my mom were the one going to the grocery store, doing all the hefty lifting, taking care of the garden and everything. So mostly I had to help her out there. So, and my dad, he's doing good today. He's off the medication. He's off everything. He got the cleared to go back and do stuff again. But they just told him to take it easy. Once he starts getting pain, he has to stop. So, that's that right there. So, yeah. So mostly, it's already been 30-some minutes already in this video. I think we're going to go ahead and clear this out. So, one more thing. When am I going to come back on YouTube? We're going to start in October. So, we're coming back on YouTube, everyone. We're back. Here on Just the Garden 48, we're back on YouTube. So, we're going to go ahead and end this video here. But yeah, so that is the changes coming to the channel and my life update. So, like I say, guys, August and September has went good for us. We haven't had no problems, thank goodness. And I think our problem streak is finally comes down to the gutters finally. So I'm hoping we don't have any more problems. And also, guys, about the time I'm recording this video, I'm going to be turning 25 years old tomorrow. About the time I'm recording this video right now, I'm going to be turning 25 tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm going to be turning 25. I feel like I'm going to be too old. Old! But, I don't know, 25 is still pretty young still. I want to enjoy this young when I have it, so. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here, guys. So thank you all so much, you all, for watching. Again, if you're new, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, which the bell, tap on to be notified when we upload any videos. And guys, I am back on YouTube. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you all so much, you all. And I really appreciate you all for staying up to date. If you have watched this whole video, give it a thumbs up and say, I have watched this whole entire video. So I know you all give me some more support. So anyway, thank you all so much, you all. And that is it for this video. So anyway, thank you all so much, you all, for watching. Stay safe out there. And I'll keep you all more posted and updates and stuff. So from here on out, it's all going to be pre-recorded stuff. And again, I will make a video later, and you all know if we're going to do the Christmas videos this year and all that. The video will come out sometime in November as well. So anyway, I'm done here. So anyway, thank you all so much, you all, for watching. Until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you all. I will see you all in the middle of October when we go back. But till then, I'll see you all soon. Take care, and I'll see you all there. Good night, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you then. Good night.